Okay, do it
3,
again. Do it
2,
again. Stop.
1. Vlogmas time is a swell time to come hang out with us. Ding 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 ding.
What are we doing?
We're about to, I'm gonna go film a workout. Be a fitness videographer right now.
Well, you want to join in?
On the workout? No, I think 2 hours this morning was good enough.
I did that too.
Yeah, but you're our queen. I look really weird over here.
We are at my friend / trainer's house, Jen. So I'm gonna work out with her and I'm gonna try not to get distracted and just focus. We are really good friends. Like, she calls me her little sister and she's just so nice to me. She gives me the best advice and I love her. So we are really distracted when she's supposed to be training me and just talk. So I'm gonna try not to do that today. Keep us on track, okay?
Got you.
And she's gonna kick my butt because she always does. Her workouts are insane. And today's video is actually another giveaway, of course, for 12 days of giveaways. And we'll be giving away 5 of, that was really weird. 5, it's like a swoosh. 5 of Jen's booty building waist slimming journal. So obviously that sounds amazing, right? Like, who doesn't want a built booty and a slim waist? This journal is no joke. It is a workout journal where you document all of your reps, all that good stuff, and it is freaking hard. So expect to sweat and be so sore that you'll want to cry, but it will give you results too. So the way that you're gonna enter today's giveaway is like this video, follow myself on Instagram, follow Jen on Instagram, and comment on this video what your favorite workout move from today's video is. Warming up on the treadmill with a inclined fast-ish walk for like 5 to 10 minutes. Jen's upstairs changing. This is my queen Jen.
Queen Jen.
My sister.
What a beautiful intro.
She is fitness guru, business guru, life guru. She's been on vlogs before, so here's a prize, you know, when she almost made Clayton throw up.
That's right. That's right. I've erased that from my memory.
She's here to kick my butt and tell us good stories.
Good. Well, there you go. So what you're going to do is press number 8. Okay, but you're only doing 4. Okay?
This is a joke.
So you're going to do 4 for 30 seconds. You go 30 seconds on. Last time we did 20-10. So you're going to do 30 seconds on, 10 seconds, 30 seconds on, 15 off. So when that goes to 30, which is in 8 seconds, you stop. Ready? And go. Perfect. She's doing a sprint. She's doing 4 30-second sprints with a 15-second break in between. And this is just to kind of spike her heart rate to get her ready for the rest of the workout. And you got off 3 seconds early. So go back on for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All different angles, so you're not just staying forward and back, because all day when people move, they're usually moving like this all the time, right? That's why you gotta go to your lateral plane and your reverse plane. Perfect.
Moved over to this room for some new torture.
So when you squat, you're squatting back. You're sitting back in the chair, so you're like this. I want you to sit, so look at your toes. Your toes should be parallel to the mat, so here, and your feet should be a little bit closer together. boom, up. So you're thrusting your hips forward, boom, boom. Yeah, better. But watch that back. Yeah. So you're squeezing those glutes. Yep, hold. Holding on top, hold. Good. Okay, remember, so you start from the beginning. So here's where your feet again, unless otherwise noted, your shoulder width apart, okay? So you always technically should be over here unless I tell you otherwise, okay? And there's like a small little detail. When you lift forward, this is where you need to be like right at shoulder height. So you tend to always go a little bit higher or a little bit lower. Okay. So that should be your focal point. Good. Up, close, and down. This one, good. Hold it there for 2, and forward, 2, and down. Perfect. So remember, with this lunge, you have to work on your form. You're gonna think about in your heel, your chest is here. So don't do this. You're here. It's all about your form, right? Okay. You're coming under here. As you come up here, that foot comes in. Other side, same thing. Good, that's much better.
I love her.
I love her. My favorite.
We're feeling fit.
My favorite of all time is
Big
this little
booty.
one.
Get your butt kicked?
Small waist.
Oh no, yeah. This is she's got a small everything, this one. She's a petite little girl. Hold on a second.
I'm gonna throw in a little recipe, a little dinner recipe for this Vlogmas because that's one of the things you guys commented that you have been enjoying on Vlogmas so far and you'd like to see more of. So I'm gonna start cooking, and what I'm gonna make tonight is vegan as always, and I'm gonna make spaghetti sauce with lentils because we've been trying to eat less meat alternatives, so that is a pretty big part of our diet. We're not completely cutting it out or anything, but it's obviously processed, so we're trying to do a little bit less. So during the week, trying to do like half no meat alternatives and then half with meat alternatives if we want, just to give ourselves a realistic goal and make it achievable and everything. So tonight I'm using lentils to get rid of what we would normally use, which is like Gardein or something, and I'm just gonna make it in marinara and then some whole wheat spaghetti, kale, and maybe a side of peas because I love peas. And it's super easy, yummy, healthy vegan dinner. So I'm using whole grain spaghetti, as I mentioned, and another thing that Clayton and I have been trying to do recently, especially with cooking, is waste less. So obviously that sounds kind of like a no-brainer. I don't know what this girl's doing. Obviously that seems like a no-brainer to do, but we realized it was something that we could improve on, which will help the environment and everything, and it just feels good to be less wasteful. So we used to make too much food pretty much every time we would cook dinner because there's only 2 of us, so we don't need that much. So I used to make like the whole box of pasta every time I cooked pasta for whatever reason, and then just have like a lot of leftovers and not always get through them, and it was just wasteful. So now I only use like half a box every time. So this is a leftover box that I'm gonna use. Also, the marinara that I use is Mazzetta's, and I'll only use half of this and then save it and use more, which, as I mentioned before, I used to use just the whole thing and make a ton, and it's kind of wasteful. So a good little tip to help be less wasteful. So for the lentils, I just put them in a saucepan, and I'm using brown lentils, and then I just do like as much water or double as much water. I'm not sure. I don't measure anything. I just eyeball it, so I'm really not a good resource for that purpose. And then I'm gonna add in a little bit of this. You cannot tell what it is. Okay, but anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna add in a little bit of this bouillon. It's veggie broth, and you just add a little in and it turns into broth. And then I'll bring that all to a boil and let it simmer a little bit and cook out, and then I'm gonna add the marinara sauce to that. And I'm also gonna make a side of kale. I forgot we were having this, so I guess I don't really need peas. And what we like to do with the kale is roast it in the oven. So I'm actually really scared of like eating a bug when eating kale. So I like when Clayton whatever this is called, de-spines it, I should say, maybe, because then I don't have to worry about running into a bug. But he's busy editing Vlogmas, so here I am watching out for bugs in my kale. Basically, it's not a bug. Nobody knows. Nobody wants to know. Basically just taking it off the center stalk. That's why I called it de-spining. And then just gonna use my fingers to like shred it into pretty small pieces, because like most food, kale is best almost the smaller it is. You know, like when you're eating hash browns, not hash browns, home fries, I should say. And the really small crispy potatoes are the best ones because they have the most flavor and they're just like more enjoyable to eat. That's a life hack with all food. So just going through, once I got it all off the stems, and tearing it up into bite-sized morsels. Also, when you make kale this way, I swear it actually tastes like candy. Like, it gets kind of sweet and it just tastes like super decadent, and you're not gonna be able to stop eating it. And it's kale, so that's amazing to feel that way about it, because it's so good for you, and sometimes it's not that enjoyable. So definitely try this out, especially if you don't love your veggies but you want to eat more veggies since they're good for you. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Let me go check on my lentils. Okay, so for the lentils, I'm just gonna, they're like pretty cooked through. It was probably 10 minutes or so of like a low simmer, and I'm just gonna dump in like about half of this can and just let them cook a little bit more in that and all mixed together. And then I'm also gonna add some hot dots, so crushed red pepper, garlic salt, and a little bit of vegan butter because it just makes it like creamy and rich. And I'm gonna add in the pasta right now too, because those will probably only cook for maybe 10 more minutes or so. My oven on like 425, 450 for the kale. These are 7 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 7 minutes. Okay, and then for the kale, we're gonna take some olive oil. I'll show you guys on the actual kale. Taking some olive oil and drizzling that over it to help get it nice and crispy, and then I'm gonna season it. This is my holy grail. I put it on absolutely everything that's savory. And also Clayton calls me the sodium queen because I love salt, so I'm not shy about it. Hot dots, aka crushed red pepper, also goes on pretty much everything. I am almost out, which is very sad. And that's pretty much it. Just gonna pop these in the oven for 10 minutes or so. Just put the seasoning in there, and this is the vegan butter I use, Earth Balance. I'm telling you guys, this tip is so good. I feel like I learned this from my grandma, but I'm not 100%. Don't be shy about butter. Come on. It's gonna melt away, make this extra creamy and rich. Alright, the spaghetti sauce is all thickened up and nice and rich. I just took the kale out and it's crispy and it's gonna be so yummy. Pasta is not in there, but it's done. I'm gonna plate it all up. So I just took out the Follow Your Heart Parmesan, which is probably my favorite vegan Parmesan. And I put it on top of the spaghetti. There's the kale. And that's dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and if I have time in the rest of Vlogmas, I will include some more.
So I know you guys have been dying to see what my nighttime routine looks like, so I wanted to just bring you guys along for that. So what we're gonna do here is sit down at the desk for 2 to 3 hours, till about like 11 o'clock, till my eyes are closing on themselves. Go to bed. So it's a pretty good nighttime routine right now. This is the Vlogmas one. That's what you gotta do.